Go ahead. I just got another idea of a book.
Okay. I should have counted the number of our podcasts. I'm not exactly sure. Welcome to our podcast. This is Soul Sisters Podcast. I'm Erin.
And I'm Carissa.
And I think this is, I think we're in the teens.
No idea. Welcome. We're glad you're here. It's December in Wisconsin, just before Christmas.
Yeah. We have 2 more days. So today is Monday, and Christmas Eve will be on Wednesday. So Chris is on vacation.
Yes, 2 whole weeks. Did I tell you that? 2 whole weeks of no school.
My grandson has 2 whole weeks too.
Fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking about it, and it must just work out every 7 years when it times out that Christmas is on a Thursday.
Yeah.
I mean, I know there are some districts that have school on Monday and a half day Tuesday. Thankfully we don't have that, even though they give leather portfolios that aren't going to do anything. But 2 weeks off, I'll take that.
Well, I'm on perpetual vacation as I'm retired.
Yeah.
That's how I know Carissa, because we talked together.
Mm-hmm.
And here we go.
Here we are.
So I did make some notes so we could stay on track. We're going to just chit-chat and update. I can't remember what our last podcast even was. I think it was this summer.
Well, that's what I was...
Or fall.
I thought we did a fall one.
We might have. So if you see a repeat
I think we did
here,
2 summer ones. I think we did 2 summer ones.
I did, speaking of summer, I did get this mug at Zombie Knitpocalypse. It's one of my favorites. So shout out to Zombie Knitpocalypse in Rochester, Minnesota, every June.
Yeah.
Okay.
You had a great time.
I always have a great time at these things. So,
I kind of go ahead.
Updates. I have no real life updates to say. Christmas preparations have tired me out this year.
Yeah. Which ones and how so?
All of them.
Tell me more.
There's just been so much going, which I've caused myself. I will admit to that. I like seeing my friends. I like going out. I like going to parties. I like drinking beverages that make me happy. So yeah, it's just been tiring. And so when you say, what can I bring? And then they say, well, why don't you bring an hors d'oeuvre? I was taught, you better not buy it, and you better
Go ahead.
Not that I look down on others who buy it.
No, it's fine.
But you better not buy it, and it better be gone. The whole thing better be gone, and it's not good unless it's all gone and somebody's asked you for the recipe.
Yeah, you do operate off of that. That's true.
Yep.
Yeah. I feel the same desire to do that, but I ran out of time. So I did buy the desserts that I brought to Erin's house today to go with lunch.
which were delicious. So I bet I have made 3 snowflake brownies.
Oh.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, run, don't walk to the Nordic Wear website. That's a company, I believe it's based in Minnesota, that makes these beautiful bundt pans and things. Mm-hmm. This is a pan in the shape of a snowflake. You get a family-sized brownie in that pan, you bake it, you turn it out, and it is a snowflake-shaped brownie. Sprinkle a little powdered sugar on. You have some hot fudge sauce to go with it, and it is a showstopper every single time. I bet I have caused 5 people to buy that pan.
Yeah, I believe it. I saw it on the counter and I thought, wow, is this still left over from Jess's house?
No.
That's crazy.
No, I made it for yesterday.
Desserts never stay that long at our house.
No, and Ross is quickly working his way through that.
Yeah. Well, I even went up to the don't bring purchased plate, because not only did I bring purchased dessert, but then I also brought leftovers.
She did bring leftovers.
To share with Erin. It was a good feta cranberry dip, but not your style, but whatever. You love me not because I'm like you. You love me because I'm me.
Ladies and gentlemen, Carissa is a mother of 5, and she has a full-time job and a full-time husband and lives on a farm. There's a reason she bought items. Let me tell you. Oh, no, I'm going to continue. I'm just thankful Carissa brought dessert and did not say, hey, I'm going to bring a fill in the blank. And no, I'm not saying that you've done this. I'm just saying this is a pet peeve of mine. Mm-hmm. Carissa did not bring the ingredients to what she said she was going to bring and then assemble it at my house.
I haven't done that before.
Yeah. Never make the hostess meet you halfway. She's already done enough.
Yeah. And Erin
but I
gave the advice, bring a hostess gift as well. Mm.
But I'm close enough with this gal. She's like a sister. It's like I can go, oh God, okay, fine. I get it. I'll suck it up.
I still keep coming, even though I keep breaking the rules.
Yeah.
What I was going to say is the reason I didn't have time to make the dessert is because I have been knitting my tail off to try to finish the Christmas sweater.
Oh!
So we'll see that later. But
when you see it, it's spectacular.
Yeah, I mean, if I hadn't spent hours knitting yesterday, I could have made a dessert for today, but
it's okay.
Anyway,
we choose our time, and that's okay because knitting is mental health.
Yep.
I'd rather spend the money on yarn than a psychiatrist. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. It's hot. Fun new life updates.
Yes.
Gabe did not tear his ACL.
Oh.
Gabe is my oldest child.
A teen, mid-teen.
Which is new territory. And boy, it's
couldn't
different.
pay me enough.
It's different.
Yeah. Yeah.
Lots of good things and just lots of new things for me to try to figure out. But he injured his shoulder in his first football scrimmage this fall. And then he injured his knee in his second basketball game this winter. And the trainer thought that he had torn his ACL. So he had to go in, get all the tests, do the MRI. Thankfully, Christmas gift, he did not tear his ACL or his menisci. Mm-hmm. He does not need surgery. He dislocated his patella, his kneecap. And that is just 6 weeks of rehab and strengthening. And then hopefully he'll be back in action. So that was great news.
That is great news.
Yep. That's what's been going on.
We were in that territory when my son, who's late 30s, was in 7th grade, played football. It was the spectacular play. The kid went down, did tear the ACL, did have to have surgery.
Coulter did?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was not good.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he doesn't do a whole lot of water skiing after that. He didn't do a little bit of downhill skiing, but he's still very cautious about those things.
Wow.
Yeah.
And did he never play football again?
Never played football again.
Yeah.
Not a sport. Zip.
Well, thank God he plays piano beautifully.
Yes, he does.
Which brings me to another question because Annie was practicing piano.
Yeah. And
did you offer suggestions or corrections when Coulter was practicing his piano or no?
None of my business. It's the teacher's business. None. Carissa, you knew I was going to say that.
No, I didn't know for sure. You didn't. Actually.
Oh. No. Yes, none of my business. Not up to me. I am not his teacher. I am paying somebody a lot of money to make that correction.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I've left it that way for a while, but then there's some things in the rhythms that are not changing. And I think, are you not talking about this? Like, you gotta count. You gotta count. Those are all eighth
out of her ear. You bring it up with the teacher.
Yeah, maybe I should.
Yeah, not you and her. Mm-mm.
Yeah, I do try to stay as hands off as possible.
Yeah.
But I think her teacher is maybe a little more lax than other teachers. So, anyway.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Want to talk about what we're wearing or reading, watching, and listening to?
Reading, watching, and listening.
Okay.
You go.
I got a laundry list of things. So you want me to just start?
Yeah.
Okay. First thing, a book called Confessions of a Prairie Bitch by Alison Armgren, who was she's an actor who portrayed Nellie Olson on Little House on the Prairie. Oh. And this is her memoir. And it is tragic. It is hilarious. And I don't know how this person came out alive on the other side.
Of her life experience or of being on Little House on the Prairie?
No. Her family life was a crazy hot mess, and that's putting it mildly.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Wow. Little House on the Prairie saved this woman.
Didn't you meet her? Is this the one who
I
came
didn't really
to
meet
Pepin?
her, but I saw her in person during Laura Days in Pepin, Wisconsin.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
How long is it?
It's quick, and if you get it on audio, she reads it.
Okay.
I didn't listen to it. I read it, but it was still I'm a selfish 5-star giver on books, and I gave her 5 stars because it was extremely entertaining.
Wow.
For me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Got a book?
No.
No.
I'm working my way through the Mary Oliver devotions book that you recommended, but very slowly.
I'm nearly done. I started in January. Oh no, I'm not nearly done.
Do you mark your favorite ones?
I started to.
I do. I have. They're so good. There's a lot of really neat ones in here.
They're very beautiful.
Go ahead.
I read a book called Nothing to See Here. By Kevin somebody. Do not read this book. I was liking it up until the very end, and then I thought I wanted to throw it against the wall. And it's about a gal who becomes a nanny for her BFF, whose husband has twins that spontaneously combust.
What? Twin children? Yeah. That spontaneously combust?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What kind of book is this? Is this a sci-fi?
No. It was just stupid. Let's just say that.
Oh my.
That's the genre that it was in. Stupid.
Oh.
So then...
Did it come highly recommended?
No, it came recommended.
By whom?
A friend.
Oh, and the friend liked it.
Yeah.
Interesting.
The friend said she was entertained by it, but fine.
Interesting. Okay.
Then I started My Friends by Friedrich Bachmann, the same man who wrote Anxious People and A Man Called Ove.
Yes.
Or Ove, however you pronounce it. I am only 10 to 15% into this book and loving it. I can't wait to see how this comes out.
Okay.
Yep. And this author has characters that you have no idea how these lives are going to get woven together, and yet it's absolutely poetic the way things happen in his stories.
That's cool. You know, I liked A Man Called Ove so much that I looked for another book of his, which was Beartown.
Yes!
And I read that one. I didn't really like Beartown that much.
I liked Beartown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't, but I'm curious about this one. Let me know when you get further through it.
I will. And then I watched The Diplomat on Netflix. See, we can't discuss these things because you didn't watch these things. Run. Don't watch.
Don't walk.
Run. Don't walk. To watch The Diplomat on Netflix. Carrie Russell stars in this. It's a fast-paced political drama. She is an ambassador to England, and her husband is a cad, or can be. And
a cad. What's a cad?
What's a cad? A cad can be a despicable person.
Oh, cad.
A despicable man.
Okay, got it.
And so it's how these people are working behind the scenes for the American government to not have World War III explode upon us at every second.
Is it kind of like The West Wing?
Yeah, but better.
Oh, okay.
Better.
Huh.
And you're just going, she's like, James Bond, how is she going to fix this situation?
Huh.
Oh, it's good. And then there's a cliffhanger at every damn episode. And you go, oh, okay, one more. I really got to go to bed. Yeah.
Okay, there's only one show that I watch.
Okay.
Survivor. And we had just the finale on Wednesday this past week, so almost a week ago. And
which was preempted by the president's speech.
I did not watch it on Wednesday. Okay. I was at Faith Formation. We always watch it usually Friday. Later in the week. So I didn't see that. I watched it on Friday, and boy, am I displeased with who won. I kind of understand it, but I also kind of think it's probably because there were more men on the jury. 2 out of the 3 women did not vote for her, but there were 4 or 5 men on the jury. It was Savannah, and she played well, but she seemed, maybe it was their editing, super conceited, and I totally wanted Sophie to win, 100%, blue Sophie, and she did not. And my friend that I was texting with as I was watching it, though she had watched it on Wednesday night, but it was so good, I'm not telling you, she totally agreed. We did not want Savannah to win, so I can't believe it.
All in favor really for Carissa entering the contest, say aye.
Yeah, my kids tell me all the time, and I said I did apply once. They didn't take me, but maybe I'll do it again.
Thomas Edison didn't quit the first time that he failed on the light bulb.
You're right.
Stop quitting.
You're right.
Quit quitting. Quit quitting.
Yeah, I do dream about being on the show, both figuratively and literally.
Carissa?
Yes.
Come on now.
Do it. All 7 viewers would be rooting for me.
Well, that's 7 more than before.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
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 Someday, I think I'd be one of the old ladies now. You know, because there's a bunch of 20s on there, and I'm definitely not 20 anymore. And when I'm around people who are 20, I realize how much I'm not 20 anymore. And I wonder how that would go. I mean, I think I'd be an old lady. I don't know how well.
Well.
But you'd think you'd have some more mental toughness. I wonder if I'd be as shrewd as I would like to be in reading people. I don't know. But I'd like to try.
I'd get kicked off immediately. I can't lie. I can't cheat. I can't.
Would you even want to? I don't
think.
Yeah, no. I mean, the bugs, sleeping on the sand.
I'm just not. I'm not smart that way, too.
In what way?
To talk with you and then talk with them and then figure it out and then lie and say I'm not going to, and I can't deceive. I'm not a deceiver. It's just.
I do think I'm not very good at lying, but I would be willing to try. And I'd have no qualms about lying. I don't think. They always say you say this when you're not on the show. But I would. It is a game for $1 million. So anyone who gets like offended, I think you signed up.
You signed up for it.
This is a game. And we know that it's a social game. And we know that it requires manipulation of people. And that doesn't mean that you're not liked or respected or loved. And you're probably actually respected more if you're lied to. So I don't feel sad for people when they're personally hurt. I think no.
Along these lines, The Traitors are coming up. Do you watch The Traitors? No. It's on Peacock, and I love The Traitors. It's a similar game, but not so much physical.
Okay.
And there are...
Like TRAITORS.
Yes.
Okay.
And the whole group of people, 2 or 3 are chosen to be the traitors. And those who are not the traitors have to figure out who the traitors are.
Oh.
And every night, the traitors decide who they're going to murder.
Oh, yeah. Have you played the game Werewolf?
No.
It's similar to that. Or my cousins bring this game called Secret Hitler to Christmas. And then there's diplomats and there's whatever. And then there's all this negotiation and then accusations and someone knows that they're actually the person, but it's pretty fun.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
Yep.
So yeah, and then I'm listening to a podcast. I love podcasts. Mm-hmm. And my favorite one is called Criminal. I think I've said that before, but a new one that's a limited series is called Dead Certain. And I think there's 5 or 6 episodes out now, and they end very early January about a murder in 1976 of a teen named Martha Moxley. These people lived in Rich World, Connecticut in the 70s.
Is that the name of the town?
The girl's name is Martha Moxley.
But Rich World?
No, my name, Rich World.
Okay.
And it's called Dead Certain because we've watched the trial on TV of Michael Skakel, who was convicted of the murder, And yet when you hear the details of this whole entire case, you begin to say to yourself, who really did this?
Because there's just a bunch of people that seem to have reasons.
Couldn't they figure this out?
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. And there is no evidence that this man did the crime. I don't think there's any evidence that anyone did the crime. There's very little, if any, hard evidence.
But you said he was convicted?
He was convicted, and you'll have to listen to the podcast to see why.
I guess I will.
It's due to a very good prosecuting attorney who had a very good closing statement.
Yeah. Have you ever been on jury duty before? Oh, I was one time for a terrible, terrible case. Absolutely horrible. And after that experience, I do feel like, juries can very much be manipulated by the lawyers. And so it's not even necessarily about justice as much as how well they can influence and draw your attention to certain pieces.
Yes.
Which is kind of sad.
I agree.
Yeah, but that was very much yucky experience.
Yeah, I wouldn't like it.
Horrible.
Ugh.
Let's go to knitting.
Let's talk knitting. Merry Christmas, everyone. Here's to murder.
And jury duty.
And jury duty.
Jury duty.
Let's just say one more thing about watching. Hands down.
Watching. You're watching something?
No, hands down. What is the one Christmas show, movie, one or two, that you must watch every year?
White Christmas.
And?
Family Stone.
Yep.
And the newest Grinch, the animated one. Love it. Love it. When they're singing, "God bless you. God rest ye merry gentlemen."
I don't think I even know this.
What?
The new animated one?
If you've not watched it, then we're watching it today.
When was it made?
5 years ago.
Okay. Well, okay.
Wow. It's great.
Because I'm a traditionalist, so...
Yeah, what are yours?
Mine, my favorite Christmas movies. I love A Christmas Story. You'll shoot your eye out.
We just watched that last night.
Yep. And I love A Charlie Brown Christmas. I must. Charlie Brown Christmas is number one.
Really?
Oh, it's so sweet. It makes me feel like I'm 5 again. And everything's magical. I love A Charlie Brown Christmas.
How do you watch it? Because we couldn't get it. We were trying to watch it last night.
Funny you should ask. If you haven't bought Jake or a family gift yet, you're going to want this.
Okay. I'm listening.
Okay, everybody. Shh.
Is this... Never mind, go.
Ross bought something called a smart box. No, a super box. And we can pretty much watch anything we want without subscriptions.
Where did he get the super box?
Walmart.
Well, then it must be legit.
I don't know how it is legit.
Is this the thing we were talking about the other day at Jess's? So it's like $250, $300.
Corinne owns 2 of them. My cousin Michael owns 3 of them.
Okay.
And we are loving it, yes. And we especially love it because we can get a Packer football game no matter what.
Except when they lose to the Bears. That was so terrible. Did you watch that?
Yes, I did.
They had it. They had it absolutely fine. Ugh.
I know.
Man, what a rip.
It happens. Ugh. So I get it on the super box. So I can get almost any movie I ever want on that super box. Yeah, it's great.
All right, I'm definitely going to have to think about that.
Yeah, it's worth it. It's so worth it. Okay, knitting.
Go ahead. What are you wearing, Erin? Tell us all about
Ladies and gentlemen, first of all,
yeah,
can you see the sparkle on this sweater?
Not as much as it is beautiful.
Not as much as you should be able to, but this is called... This is supposed to be like a snowy sparkle, sparkle in the snow. Well, this is called the Felix. You have some lacy detail here, and the same thing is in the back. That's at the Raglans.
Really pretty and delicate.
Pretty and delicate. What I did was, I'll tell you about the yarn in just a second. I did helical knitting, so I had 2 balls going at the same time because the skeins are inconsistent because they were independently dyed, right? I mean, not independent.
Yeah.
Independent dyer, right?
Dye.
Yeah. Yeah. And so with one of those helical balls, I held a very thin strand of teeny tiny sequins, and they're very close together. And so every other row is a sequined row.
Oh, not every row? Mm-mm. How'd you decide to do that?
Because the yarn, the cost of the sweater would have doubled in price just with all more skeins of that sequined thread.
It's the right ratio.
It is the right
perfect
ratio.
Amount of sparkle.
Yeah.
So.
And the regular yarn, so I did not do sequins at the collar, at the cuff, or at the waistband.
Yeah.
Okay. And then the yarn came from Get Bent's Farms. It's called Badger Face Fibers. The colorway is called July Birthdays. This gal from Northfield has a cottage industry. She raises the sheep, shears the sheep, cleans and cards the wool, spins the wool, then sells the wool.
Because this isn't dyed, right?
This is some of her yarn, I believe, went to Muse 2320 in Hastings. Mm-hmm. She dyed it, and then some of the fiber pieces went back to Get Bent's Farms, where Teresa Bent's spun it into this off-white stuff.
Wow.
Yep.
Pretty.
And so when it was called July, and I wanted a sweater, a rustic sweater in Felix so bad. And
so it is kind of scratchy.
Because of the sequins.
Is that because of the sequins?
Yeah.
It's not because of the...
It's not because... I don't think it's because of the wool.
It's a little bit...
It's nubby.
Yeah.
Yep.
Not like even thread the whole time.
No, it's not even.
A little more organic than
and it's supposed to be a DK weight yarn, I think.
Okay.
And then the Muse Fiber 2320 says, oh, it'll bloom like it's worsted or even, Aran weight. I thought, okay, I'm going to knit the Felix out of this. And I swatched and I knit maybe whatever. I just followed my gut and I like the fit of it. I love everything about it. There's no positive ease here.
Okay.
But there is here. And I'm very happy with the fit of the whole thing. I'm very happy with the entire thing. Now I'm going to stand up.
It looks beautiful.
I'll show you my butt. But wait, here's a detail. I don't think you can hardly tell, but I did a split hem and then I cabled right here at the hip.
Oh, fun. That is cute.
Yep.
Yes, you can see that right there. Right there. Yeah, that's adorable. Well done.
Yep.
This
Thank you.
eyelet right here on the raglan, that little eyelet lace, I think is a beautiful, delicate little touch.
Oh, I love it so much. And I will be knitting another one. I have more yarn from Get Bent's. I will knit another one of these.
I keep dreaming about mine. I think I'd do mine in a light blue with the glitter, iridescent glitter.
Yep. And then this is my holiday. Oop, let's turn it around.
Wait.
Okay.
Didn't you do the snow?
Yep. You want me to talk about that now?
Yes.
Okay. So some other friends and I, and those friends were Carrie and Heather. Hi, you guys. We were talking about snow washing our hand knits. Well, what's that? And then we're all going on ChatGPT and artificial intelligence. Let's look at snow washing. So, all right, it snowed quite a bit about 3 weeks ago, maybe, and I thought, all right, I'm going to try this snow washing. So I took one of my sweaters, and I did it to this one too. Mm-hmm. Take the sweater out, take it out into the snow. It's got to be, you don't want slushy snow. You want at least 20 degrees.
I was going to say, somewhere in the 20s.
Yep, fluffy.
20 to 28.
Yeah, fluffy snow.
Degrees.
And I took the sweater, I shuffled it around in the snow, flipped it over, shuffled it again on the other side, and I piled some snow on top. Then I set my timer for 20 minutes. Mm-hmm. Went in the house, came back out, picked up the sweater, shook it out, came in, put it on my Cocoa Knits pop-up dryer that just, it helps sweaters air dry. It wasn't even damp. It was, I can't even describe how it felt. It was hardly even wet. But anyway, in an hour or two, it was dry, and it aligned the fibers. If you had any stinkiness to your sweater, it took all of that out. It made it look fresh, and knit stitches aligned and just nice.
So just as good as wet blocking or steam blocking?
To me, yeah.
Yeah. I might have to use that for Vinny's sweater.
You try it. Well, see, I don't know about that. I think it's to freshen up your knits, not to really
block them.
Immediately block, not immediately, but not to initially block it.
Okay.
But so, take for example this. I might try that because now you've worn it, you've blocked it. It freshens up what you've already done.
Okay. All right, great. Thanks for sharing.
Yeah.
Now you're calling.
I would highly recommend anyone trying it if they can. This is my holiday Christmas doodle cowl. Pacific Knit Co. Her name is Jamie Lomax, and she is a big doodle designer. You have the book in your bag. Let's show the book. This is the book. You can get little card decks that help you choose your motifs. This is done in a DK weight yarn from Frankie Gray Fibers. She is Jody from the Grocery Girls, and she dyed this yarn, and it came as a set. I can't remember the name of the set. I don't even know. It came last year because started it at Christmas last year. But I wanted some consistency with the green and the candy cane occurring somewhat frequently, so there was some cohesiveness. And then
that's my favorite line right there.
This one?
Yeah, the deer.
The deer in the forest. And this was a duplicate stitch right here. This is my favorite. I love this. This is my favorite. And then this is a bobble, some kind of a bobbly thing.
Yeah. And
then this took, this was set, like you have the blue, the white, the orange. I duplicate stitched right there, and maybe the eyes too.
Okay, so the orange, you did duplicate stitch. You didn't ever have 3 colors going at one time?
I don't like 3 colors. They're a real pain in the butt.
It is, I agree.
They're just awful.
Yeah.
So I have worn this 2 or 3 times a week since Thanksgiving because I love it so much.
Yeah.
I've worn this nearly every day, and if I'm going outside or out to some event, I will wear it every day. I love it so much, and I'll wear it through winter.
Yes, absolutely.
And I have plans. I'll talk about that later for another one.
Well, I'm going to talk a little bit about plans that go along this doodle line because what I realized, 2 plans that I have. I have my doodle cowl, the Christmas one with the...
Yes.
It's one of the best things I've ever knit. And so I have that. And then I did knit that Merry Christy tree hat, which I love, but it's a little loose around my ears. And I don't really want a hat. I want a headband. And so what I realized is that I'm going to knit a headband with doodle using the leftovers from that minis kit from Hugh Local from years ago. And then I'm going to wear that headband all the time. All the time.
She's probably got a recipe in that book for a headband or somewhere.
Probably. I'm sure. Yeah, that's not going to be difficult to figure out. So I'm looking forward to that. Then my other holiday doodle idea that I got recently was that it's related to this slipover vest, which was super, super warm. This is the Edgar slipover. I knit it, I don't know. I think I finished it earlier this year, actually.
I think so.
And so I actually wore it to like school for the first time, maybe second time, a couple weeks ago. It kept me so perfectly warm. Perfectly warm. And it's a mix of, you know, I don't know, probably superwash merino and mohair. It was La Bien-Aimée copper, I think.
It's
but
so
it was
soft.
It was like, wow, sweater vests are perfect.
Yeah.
And then I thought, what if I knit Annie a holiday doodle sweater vest with a skirt or a little denim button up under it or whatever? Who cares? But like black background and then all the different doodles, and she could pick the doodles, and I do them in the order that she wants them. That's my newest doodle idea. So I'm excited to talk to her about that.
Oh,
I think
like
she would love
to
look through this book and my cards and pick out which designs she liked the best, and then she can tell me what color she wants things to be. That would be fun. So that might be the Christmas sweater for next year.
That's a pretty big undertaking.
You think so? A sweater vest? For Annie?
Well, I've never seen a pattern for sweater vest. You're going to have to knit part here and part back, join. I have seen the Christmas doodle sweaters as short sleeve. It's yoked.
Yeah, but I want the vest.
Okay.
I think it's going to be doable.
Okay.
I'm sure I can find some sort of color work children's sweater vest out there.
Yeah.
And then I just put in the holiday doodle templates.
Yeah.
I mean, it'll be perfectly fine to here. And then I'll figure it out. Maybe it'll just be black on the top. We'll see. I think we can figure it out, though.
Yes. Talk about what you're wearing.
You did. Edgar slipover.
Okay, Edgar slipover, you guys. And then
it has a cool
must notice the detail. This goes all the way up to the armpit. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it is.
It's really pretty.
It's super perfect amount of warmth. Perfect amount of warmth.
Double? Is this like
just
a double fold?
Just for the collar.
Yeah.
Just there. Yep. Roll it over twice. There it is.
Celebrate.
I might knit one for my mom too. She's cold all the time. I think she'd love this.
She would love it.
Let's see here. That's what we're wearing.
FOs.
FOs.
And whips in the queue. Oh, so, all right, FOs. This is an FO. This is a long time ago FO, so I'm not even going to say. But, have you got an FO?
I have 3 FOs.
Okay, I got like...
One is huge, and the other 2 are small.
Okay, let's do the main event.
Okay.
Because
you guys,
it's been a while.
I finished the blanket. The blanket out of fingering weight.
I don't know how you did it.
What was it? It was
Pearl Soho.
It was Pearl Soho. It's really, I like the yarn quite a bit, but now I can't remember what it was called.
Okay, let's just start.
What was this called? Alpenglow. This was called the Alpenglow blanket.
So you can see that there's one color here, but on the reverse, there's another color that pops out. So
right. What was
there's a main color here, and that reverse color is the main color on the opposite side. Okay,
yeah. So there's a warm side and a cool side.
Okay.
And so you knit with pairs of color throughout the whole thing. Here we go. This is where we started. I think last time we podcast, I was to like here. Maybe.
Okay.
I've worked on this one really, really monogamously for a very, very long time because it took an eternity. A fingering weight blanket.
Let's keep.
Look
at the purples. Oh, look at the pinks.
Back to purple. Now we gotta flip sides because
let's do it.
See this again. Some of them are similar, but some of them.
Okay.
Yeah, because we got blues too. So we got our greens and browns. Goes to gold.
Oh.
A little bit of gray, purple, blue. This was my favorite combination. This like a coppery red with a teal was so good. So good. And then next to this other rusty red with a cobalt blue.
That's pretty.
I love that. Here we go. So would I recommend this? Yeah, it's just a lot of knitting. Would I do it again? No, I would not do it again. That took forever, but the kids love it. I love it. It's beautiful.
It's nice.
It's soft. I wish I remembered the name of the wool because I really like it and I would knit with this again in a heartbeat.
You can look it up. You go to Pearl Soho or you look it up on Ravelry. It was a kit.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So that will tell you what the yarn is.
Yeah, and I'm sure I said it last time and remembered it last time. I just don't remember it today.
Mm-hmm. Is it in your Ravelry page?
Nope. I'm not apologizing.
Well, you should be.
Look at, here's the really pretty green and pink combination. The color combinations are just so beautiful on this.
They are.
Oh, I love that. Yep.
Yeah.
That's a doozy. So, this thing is done.
Oh, nice.
It's so big.
That deserves a humongous applause.
Whew.
You can enter that into the Pierce County Fair.
I don't think I can because that's what my kids, they're like, Mom, you should bring that to the fair. It's really not that complicated. It just took an eternity. It wasn't even close to complicated in any way at all. So I think the judge would be like, unless it was a judge who doesn't know much about knitting, then they'd be like, wow, those colors, it's so beautiful. But if you know anything about knitting, it's like, oh yeah, we should just switch back and forth. Don't you think? Don't you think there needs to be a level
I'm not
of
going to
complexity
deny.
to bring it to the fair?
Yes, I think you're right.
Yeah.
I'm not going to.
And this is, Jake and I talk about this. Have we talked about the county fair and how like the kids don't always get like blue ribbons and stuff, and that's fine. But I tell Jake that like, if it's not blue, I'm not bringing it. I don't think it's gonna get blue. I'm not bringing it to the fair.
No, I'm the same.
Yeah.
If I can't pull a blue ribbon, I'm going to be mad. And it has happened. I have not gotten a blue ribbon, and I have been quite unhappy.
Well, I guess for me, what it means, I'm not going to bring something that's like, it's okay, but there's a lot of hiccups in it. Then I'm not bringing it to the fair.
Okay.
It's got to be good. It's got to be something that I would say, yeah, I think this is worth a blue ribbon. If it's not, then I'm not bringing it.
Okay.
I'm not doing it.
All right. Well,
Jake doesn't have the same philosophy.
I'm going to show you next my blue ribbon award winner.
Projected,
yes. Projected Blue Ribbon Award winner.
This feels so nice. I don't even want to take it off.
I could do the cowl I just showed you. I might.
Yeah.
I've done a couple cowls, but here, this is. I have participated in the 12 and 12 months of gnomes by Imagined Landscapes. The designers.
I'm listening. I'm
Name.
listening. But
I
I'm
know,
also
but
looking for
you're
my
crinkling.
other FO. Dang it. I know I have it.
The designer's name is Sarah Shira. And so when we started in January, the 12 gnomes in 12 months, she said, I will pop out with some special designs here and there if you want to participate. And so I believe in October, she came out with this special design. And when I saw it, it's like, oh my gosh, I'm going to have to knit this.
It's so beautiful. Did you see the whole thing when you decided to knit it or just pieces?
Yep, it wasn't a surprise.
Mm-hmm.
So this guy's name is Noel, Gnoel. And he is a colorwork gnome. The colorwork was not easy, and I not only steam blocked it, but I pressed it because I wanted it smooth.
What do you mean by pressed it? With an iron?
Mm-hmm. I may have done some damp cloth on top, but I wanted it to be smooth. I don't like lumps and bumps in my colorwork.
Yeah. It looks great. Did she give you all the yarn, or did you use yarn you had?
I won this green stuff from Corey Eichelberger, I Rock Knits, a long time ago. It was a bunch of different greens leading to this yellow. And it has been sitting around, and I thought, what am I going to do with that? And then when this gnome came out in the multiple greens and a little bit of yellow, I thought, yes!
Perfect. Look at the detail on the beard with the little tied tassel edging. I love that.
And he's got little thumbs in his mittens.
That is adorable.
I really love him. Here's a helpful hint. I do cut circles and punch holes, and then I'll stitch the circle onto the bottom of the gnome. So he stands
like
flat.
cardstock, cardboard?
Yep, it's a light cardboard. I have a half-gallon sized canning jar, and so when I stuffed him, he was upside down into the canning jar as I'm stuffing this part. This part, I'm not even going to touch it because it's obscene. As I'm stuffing this, and when Sarah Scheer is demonstrating, it was a little obscene. And then my friends Carrie and Heather and I were texting each other, did you see that video? Yeah. Oh boy. That was entertaining.
Yeah.
But I love him. He's a joy. He sits by my hearth.
I think this would be a crowd favorite at the fair too.
I think so too.
If they had like a People's Choice Award, do they do that?
No.
I think this would win that. It's beautiful.
So I'm so happy with
double
him.
Palms on the
top. Double palms. Yeah, you knit the palm and then you stuff the palm. It's just like the nose.
So cute.
Yep.
Well done.
Thank you. And then in January, my friend Heather goes, hey, I'm going to knit some Advent gnomes. Look at this Instagram post. It was so cool. 25 little bitty gnomes. You got little stockings or stars that the gnomes are holding. You can get on Etsy with numbers. Showed you guys before.
Oh, yeah.
I finished the last one last night. What you looking for?
Well, are these some of the others?
No,
okay.
They're all on the tree. Today was 21? No, 22. 22 is sitting here, I think.
Oh.
They're all on the tree.
Upstairs?
Yes.
I'll have to look.
Because every day I put one on the tree.
That's cute.
So Ross says to me one day, a week and a half ago, have you ever played Pinochle? And I said, no, but that's a good name for a gnome.
It sure is.
So then, of course, I decided, well, my gnomes number 22 and 23 will have to be fraternal twins. And they're going to be Pinochle and Pickles.
Okay, can I give you another idea that I'm sure it's too late for these Advent
It's too
gnomes?
late.
But Pfeffernuss.
I like it.
Because I was just at the grocery store picking up dessert for today, and I saw they had Pfeffernuss. And I was like, I've never known what that was. But when the prospector guy in Rudolph,
Yukon Cornelius?
Cornelius. He says, Pfeffernuss.
Yes, he does. Yep.
And I thought, oh, that's what Pfeffernuss is. And I think that's a good gnome name, too. It could have gone well with Pinochle.
It would have gone, yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so here's Pinochle.
This is adorable.
He's got a little mustache. He's number 22. He's the only one, I think, with a bow in front.
Adorable.
And he's got a little black stripe. You can't hardly see it on his little hat.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we have Pinochle. Now his twin sister is Pickles.
Love it.
She's got a little bit of pink detail here at her collar, on her hat, her pigtails, her mittens, and then right here.
How do you hang them on your tree?
I just set them
in your tree.
Yep.
Oh, adorable.
December 24th, we have Kringle.
That's perfect.
And his, I don't like it when the hat gets lumpy like this, but oh well. He's got a little fuzz around the rim here and around his little detail on the
That's perfect.
mitts.
I can't imagine what you're going to have for 25.
20,
Oh, that's beautiful.
25's name, because what is Christmas? Christmas and And Advent and the whole thing is hope.
Mm-hmm.
It's all about hope. And so this gnome is hope.
That's beautiful. Oh, it matches your sweater.
Yep.
That's a cool little memento of the sweater you also knit. These are beautiful. I would love to see all 25 lined up.
Yeah. I will have to do a little video of all 25 lined up.
You will.
And last night's one was all in deep navy, except he does have a white beard. And his arms are deep navy, except his mittens are yellow because it was the solstice.
Yeah.
And the mittens are yellow because the darkness shall not overcome the light.
The one you put on the tree yesterday?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Because it was winter solstice just yesterday. Did you,
Yeah.
right? So the days are going to get
Intentionally,
longer.
yes.
Starting today.
Yep.
You were so clever. You're so clever. These are adorable. Love them.
So there's 21 other ones up on my tree. I'm so sick of gnomes, I'm going to
puke. But I can't wait till you make a video to show all of them.
Yeah, it was really worth doing it.
Oh, they're
and
adorable.
my friend Heather, who suggested this whole damn effing shit, has knit one.
Oh,
Hi,
that's
Heather.
good,
Love
Heather.
you, babe. Yeah.
That's okay. She's working on a really pretty Christmas sweater, isn't she?
She's done. It's beautiful.
I bet. Mm-hmm. Well, good. She was just the inspiration. That was her role in
was,
it.
yeah.
It wasn't to do it. It was to
You're
inspire
right.
you.
You're right. Okay.
So you created that. Okay, well, I can't find one of my FOs, so that'll have to wait till the next podcast in March, June, something like that.
Yeah.
But I'm going to tell you, it was from the Barbie book. And it turned out really well. Way better. I showed you the poncho last time, right? And that was just a dabble, and it was way too big of yarn. But I did this one out of mohair to create this Barbie big shawl collar cardigan. It was beautiful.
Oh,
so
I
it's
wish
in the
we could
van.
see
I
it.
mean, I could run out and get it. Should I do that? I'll do it. You usually say no right away. So I'll go do that. I'll be back. You just talk about your chicken.
I don't want to talk about the chicken because I want you to hear the story about the chicken. So what am I going to talk about? Okay, this is what I'm going to talk about. I have a friend, a local friend, who thought it might be a good idea to get Arnie and Carlos's new book, 25 More Christmas Balls, and knit them. And when I saw this book, I really wasn't happy with it because it assumes a lot of, just the pattern assumes a lot that you should know what they're talking about. That was my opinion, my never to be humble opinion. But I checked the book out from the library and I started to knit a Christmas ball. Now, I can't even remember how I casted this on. I haven't finished it yet. And I'm only halfway through. It hasn't given
I'm out of breath.
It has not given me a lot of joy, but I really do need to finish it.
Oh, I like that.
So you can tell that it's going to be, this is only halfway, so I'm going to finish with some green, and then you end up with red up here. Then you stuff it, and you close this hole here.
Okay, I thought it was a boob thing.
It does look like a boob thing.
Aren't you knitting some of those?
No. Fuck. But I'm not so hot.
What is that then?
It's an Arnie and Carlos Christmas ball.
I'm going to love that.
Okay.
Really, I do like how that started. Okay, you ready for my next FO?
Wow.
Barbie hasn't woven in her ends yet.
Just wow. Oh, Barbie looks beautiful.
Look at that. Isn't that so cute? Look at the back. You got a little...
Oh.
There's supposed to be big pockets on here, but I ran out. I was just using scraps, and so I ran out of...
Big pockets will make her look hippie. She doesn't want pockets.
And then it also needs a little belt, but honestly, I have very little mohair left. I don't know if it's going to be enough to do an I-cord belt.
No.
I tried to do an I-cord with toothpicks, and that wasn't working out well. I seamed this puppy. Do you see that?
Yep.
There's a seam.
As you hold her, do you see how pretty mustard would look with this? Right here.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Make her a mustard belt or make her several different types of belts.
Maybe. I asked Ruby to dress her up with this sweater, and then she had this like black and white polka dot dress, but it was, and I was like, Ruby, that's too much. I need something more neutral. And then she came back with this.
I love it.
I think it's adorable.
Uh-huh.
This reminds me that there's a little Christmas tree sweater. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get to that before Christmas, but one would hope. Now, I thought that the seaming would be super obnoxious, and I thought, why did she create all these patterns with fronts and backs, and then you'd sew them together? But I kind of found that I like sewing them together. Just this cute little Barbie thing. And then you add the shock collar on. It was a delight. There's ribbing at the bottom, a little bit of ribbing on that bottom, and on her cuffs and her sleeves. I think that was a seam that I also sewed together. It's just...
That's really cool.
Isn't that perfect?
Yeah.
Hey, Barbie.
Hey, girl, hey.
So that's my first one.
Wow.
I should really do the Christmas sweater, but, I mean...
You will.
My eyes are too big for my stomach. When it comes to me. Okay. Oh, I have one more FO. Do you have more FOs?
I have one more.
Go. You go.
So, I went to a thing in Madison. I can't remember when it was. It was in November. I think it was before Thanksgiving. And it was called Sun Valley Fiber Frolic. I went with Heather and Carrie.
Hey, Heather, Carrie again.
And we had the opportunity to take a class. It really was not a class. It was the designer. Here's the pattern. Start knitting.
Oh. What was the pattern?
I'll tell you in a minute. What it was a class in was how it was a class in this is what a bad pattern looks like, and you should not write a pattern like this.
Ooh. It's a harsh critique.
Yeah, it's a very harsh critique. And it's also a class in this is not how you should advertise this is a class and then not teach us anything and just assume. Okay. That being said, the item that I knit, I really love. we meaning me and the other people in the class, Carrie and Heather, figured it out enough to make notes on this item to make it a better pattern.
All together, you were all having...
Yep.
But was the pattern author right there?
Yes. It wasn't, it's not a good pattern. Well, I tell you that, but now I'm going to tell you this. This is what we knit. And it's so dang cute.
That is.
And
did this come with it?
No.
Okay.
Then my friend Heather bought these little Katrinkles stitch markers, and then she gave me and Carrie each one just kind of as a memento from being at Sun Valley Fiber Frolic. And then I thought I would put it on my hen as a little necklace and a memento. And then another friend at Fiber Frolic gave me this that says, made this at a retreat.
That's fun.
The awkward part of this is how to close the bottom of it, because you cast on a hole here, you knit this out, you knit this ridge. There are several different options to knit this part here. Then you start building, maybe you knit this and stitch it together. You come back, you pick these up, you knit the tail, come back to this side, pick it up, knit the head. You knit these two things and stitch them on. And then you come back, close the hole.
Why wouldn't you just close it like you would on a hat? With a long tail and just put it through?
There's a lot of stitches to close, but I put a washer in here. It does help it sit flat, but it's really cute.
It is really cute.
And she designed it because of the emotional support chicken
A mini version.
Yeah, and that's a lot. The emotional support chicken is a lot of steps.
Oh,
and this went much quicker.
That's very cute. So, did you Kitchener at the bottom? It looks like you almost tried to Kitchener there.
I think that I mattress stitched. I try one that Kitchenered and I didn't like it. So
beautiful.
See how the chicken's sitting in a basket. That's my favorite. There is a color work version, or it could be a mosaic version, but that made the chicken squish in here. So this comes out like a little club foot. It's not pretty, but whatever. I like it.
Yeah. This turned out great.
No. She makes me very happy.
Did you name it?
Yeah, Meryl Peep.
Okay. Here's my FO. You've seen these before, but I just think we should acknowledge that I finished them.
Yep.
I finished the Tuku Honey socks out of Yarn Carnival yarn from Maine, pink salt or something like that, pink sea salt.
Oh, they're soft.
You would think that I didn't block these, but I did, just not effectively.
Have you worn them?
I just put them on this morning, but then they're so slippery that I didn't keep them on.
How well do they fit you?
They are a tiny bit too long, but otherwise, great.
They're really pretty.
I think they are beautiful. This is a beautiful pattern. Oh, and one thing I was going to talk about with these is that I got to, I don't remember where it was, but it was quite far. We'll say here. I think it was slightly before the heel. And realized in this pattern, you have the honeycomb, then a pearl, and then it alternates knit pearl to get this design here. But I realized about here that I had done the pearl on the inside of the honeycomb for maybe like an inch, and then I forgot about it all the way down here, probably on both sides. And I thought, oh my gosh, am I going to leave that? I've been working on these socks for so long. I just want to get them done. And then I slept on it. Actually, I just went to sleep. I wasn't trying to think about this, but it came to me as I was sleeping. I think I could drop that stitch and go all the way back down and then pull it back up purl-wise. And I did. And it worked. Look at that. So that was the highlight of this sock is, I don't remember. It was 7-8 inches back.
Wow.
I just dropped this stitch and then picked it right back up in the correct way and fixed that whole damn thing. That was pretty cool.
That's worth.
Didn't that?
That is really worth doing.
I felt like, wow.
Yep.
I'm starting to be a legit knitter. That was fun.
Way to go.
Thank you. Looks like I did 2 in a row incorrectly there, but anyway. It's a very pretty pattern.
Nobody's gonna...
No.
I can't even believe you just...
Honestly, I can't even tell if it is a mistake or if it's not a mistake. Stop. I don't know. But that worked out really beautifully, and it is a really pretty design.
Pretty.
Really, really pretty.
On size, do you know the size needle?
Tiny as I could get. Zeros.
Yeah.
Yep. Zeros.
0.
A 0. Same needle I used to knit this darling sweater. All right. So, whips. How many do you have? Because I finished that blanket that I had been working on for 4 months very monogamously, and I let loose. I think I started 5. I mean, the socks were 1. I went to the socks directly after and finished those socks. So then I felt like, holy cow, I have knocked out 2 long-term projects. Carissa, go for it. And then I got 1.5 mitts through 1. And then I thought, I kind of want to do that. Go ahead, cast that on.
So you've got 5 whips. That's what you're telling me?
No, I finished 2 of them. The sock and the Barbie sweater.
How many whips do you have?
4.
All right.
4.
Find a whip.
Okay.
I'm going to show you guys one more finished object. But I can't show it to you in person because I've given them away.
Oh, I had another finished object that I gave away. I will try to find that picture when you're finding yours.
There is a pattern out there called Spiced Cocoa Mitts. And I love knitting these mitts. They're fingerless mitts. I gave one pair to my cousin Terry as a hostess gift for hosting the family Christmas.
Oh.
I gave one pair to my friend Katie yesterday for hosting the reserved table chili dinner. Oh, look at that. And the spiced cocoa mitts look like this. There is a little detail right here. Now, you guys, this photograph doesn't show the delight that these mittens are. But what I want to tell you is they are absolutely beautiful on. This is the mittens on a pair of hands. They're so beautiful, and they hug your hands, and they take hardly any time at all. I highly recommend this pattern. And so I did knit those to give away, and I did that. So
fantastic. You ready?
Yeah.
Where did I put my phone? Okay.
I only have one whip.
One? Oh boy.
I know. I'm a monogamous knitter.
Here is...
Shut up.
This is a fingerless mitt kit that I purchased when we were in Maine last summer.
That's really pretty.
Isn't that? The yarn combination is the prettiest part of it. Now, technically, this pattern was supposed to be that Argyle thing, but I didn't feel like doing that. I just did the checkerboard, 2 and 2 squares. But I did like that on the inside, which is according to the pattern.
So this on the back side of your hand is what should have been here.
This is as it was written.
Okay.
This was supposed to be Argyle.
So this you just went rogue and just did a checkerboard.
Yes.
Ah.
And it's really,
that's
really
pretty.
So I am a mitt and a half into it. There we go.
Just look in this
variegated ribbing is the prettiest.
Doodad here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's that whip. And then I got halfway through this, and then my other yarn arrived, so I stopped. And then I had to do the Christmas sweater, and so I haven't picked this back up. But this will be pretty quick once I do. It should be. But it's pretty delightful.
It's pretty.
Yeah. Here are the yarns together. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. It's a gorgeous combination.
Yeah, it is.
So that's my whip number 1. I think
one down, 3 to go.
Whip number 2. Whip number 2 is using up scraps.
Okay.
There's my phone. Using up scraps, and it's crochet. And it's without a pattern. I just decided to just go for it one day.
Okay.
So I have a bunch of like small balls of yarn left over that I just was like, what am I going to do with it? I want to use it up. And I could use a new bag to carry all of my Faith Formation stuff. So I just thought, let's marl some stuff and put it together and make it into a bag. And I'm kind of using the Starlight basket pattern. Did you ever do those with Tony Lipsy's Yarn Academy?
No.
Crochet Academy? I did.
I didn't get beyond a chain.
So I crocheted the basket a couple times and really liked it. And I thought, let's just kind of do that basket again, but in an oblong shape.
Mm-hmm.
And so here's the bottom of my bag. And then I'm going to, pretty soon, turn and start going up. But I'm just going to use up a bunch of cotton and wool. I don't care. I'm mixing a bunch of stuff just to use it up because I really like using up the rest of my scraps. So I'm currently in blue, and then it's going to go to purple, and then some orange and rust, and then a yellow that I have, or pink or something. But it's just going to marl and fade together. And so that's number 2. But this is so easy. This crochet is pretty slick, pretty, pick it up, put it down, doesn't matter. Especially on a bag like this. So that's what I'm going to do with this. See, I've already used up these 2 already. This, that one. I love using up scraps.
Yeah. I can't wait to see how that turns out then.
Yep. That's whip number 2. Your turn.
My one whip. I've had this yarn for a long time. I don't think I've shown this. I've had this yarn for a long time. It's from Knit Picks. It looks like this. It doesn't thrill me in any way.
Really?
I don't like it. I could care less. So I thought, all right, let's have a mindless traveling knit thing that you can take with you. If you need to sit and wait for anything, if you need to ride in a car for any reason, let's just...
You ordered it from Knit Picks, but then when it arrived, you didn't really like it?
Time ago. I had an intent. When I first started knitting, I had an intent with this yarn. Maybe I was going to knit a pair of socks. And it just never, ever developed.
Okay.
So I thought, all right, you know what? We're going to just knit this, and we're going to knit it into a muscle burrow hat, which this is how it's turning out.
Mm-hmm. I like that cranberry mulberry color.
And so I'm about 13 and a half inches into this. This whole thing from here to here has to be 19 and a half or a quarter. Then I can finish the other part. You stuff one end in like this, and you have a double thickness hat. It's going to be a nice hat.
Yeah, it is.
The Muscle Burrow hat, I highly recommend that hat. Look at it on the camera. I really like it.
It's very pretty. There's nothing not to like about that.
Nope. And I thought, well, maybe I'll just make it be a charity knit.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Donate.
So, yeah.
So, speaking of hats and FOs, this was another FO. A hat that I knit for a former coworker. We worked together at Perkins in college, and she's fighting breast cancer right now. So I knit that hat using some Spin Cycle.
Oh, that's pretty.
It's not showing up very well.
Do you know the pattern name?
I don't think I used a pattern.
Is that Annie?
That is Annie. Yeah, it's my daughter Annie.
Your coworker kind of looks like Annie.
No. So that's the hat with Spin Cycle, and that was really pretty.
That's pretty.
You know what? There was a pattern for the hat. Tinkle, something like that. I didn't really use it. I kind of looked at it and then just went with it. I mean, I think I looked at like the cast on number and whatever. Okay, then. Okay, so I finished that big blanket and then allowed myself to, and then I used yarn that I had for those mitts and yarn that I had for that bag. And so then yarn that I had for the Barbie sweater, and I had finished those socks. So I felt like this is time.
So she's using up lots of yarn that she had.
So I felt ready to purchase some yarn, and so I ordered from Hugh Loco's Onyx pre-order. Oh God. I really need to clean our oven because before I left we were baking something and it gets so smoky, and now the stuff smells like it. It's a bad smell. Anyway, here's the Hematite Onyx collection. Did I already tell you what I'm using this to knit?
No.
Okay, this is a Dear Dear knit that I lost, and it was fantastic, and the yarn that I had for it was perfect, but they don't make it anymore. It was the Hipster Cowl. I had it in like a brownish black color that fit and went with everything, and it was the right weight, and it looked beautiful. And I lost it, so I started it again with this beautiful color, and it's going great. Look at that.
The Hipster Cowl is a pattern by Joji Locatelli. Joji is spelled Joji. And she writes great patterns. Look at this little detail. You've got some chevrons here, and you've got some crisscross here. I've knit this before. I love this pattern. I've done the cowl. I've done the shawl. Love this. The wool, the yarn is really nice.
Yeah, it is. This is the third time that I've knit this pattern. Oh! The third time. But it's so...
You have a
really
provisional
easy.
cast on. You're going to join. You're going to Kitchener at the end.
Mm-hmm. Look how pretty that looks even with that, that vest. It looks pretty with yours. This is just a beautiful color.
Yeah.
So that was the Hugh Loco Onyx collection, and this one is Hematite. So it's like a purpley... I thought it was going to be a blackish purple, and it kind of looks like blackish purple here on this lighting, but it also looked a lot more raisin brown than I thought it was going to.
Mm-hmm.
But I like it.
Me too.
So that was what I was working on prior to starting the Christmas sweater. Yeah, that's beautiful.
Look at this chevron really pops out on the camera. You can really see that. I like it.
I think that's about halfway done. Wow. I think you do 7 of those bands. 1, 2, 3 and a half. So I'm almost halfway done with this puppy.
It's worsted weight yarn.
Yes, it is.
It makes me want to knit it again.
This is the 3rd time I've knit it. So yeah, it's a delightful little knit. You can do that pretty easily while watching basketball. Okay, you don't have any other whips?
I have one whip.
Okay. Here is why I had to stop knitting that cowl. Because around November 24th, I thought, I should knit Vinny a Christmas sweater. And you probably already know this, dear viewers, but that is too late. That is too late to order yarn and then knit a sweater. Because I did order yarn, but man, was it hard to find red, white, and green yarn around November 24th. They did not have it in, like, all in the same base at Darn It Anyway in any of their things. I even looked online, I think. So there was really only one kind of yarn that I could find online that allowed me to get red, white, and green anytime in December. I think it arrived December 4th, December 12th. What is today?
Today is the 22nd.
I started this last Saturday, about 9 days ago. And I don't get to work on it every day. So I have hustled my bustle on this.
What the freaking hell are you doing here? You should be knitting.
I know. We got to get through this.
When you see this, you're going to want to make one yourself. I want to make one for me.
Now, what I will say is that I did not have a lot of yarn options on November 24th for red, white, and green. Had I done it again, I think I would have chosen some off colors that were kind of Christmassy, but not totally. Like if I had done like a bluish navy and then like a burnt orange, or like a teal and a burnt orange and a cream. That's what I would, if I were redoing this, I'd do it that way. But anyway, so this was the one kind of yarn that I could find that was DK weight from Knit Picks, you and Billy. It's 75% merino wool, 75% mohair. So it'll be nice and soft for Vinny, but it makes it so that the color work is not as crisp.
Oh.
Because of the mohair in there. But he loves it. And so, what was the pattern called? Home for Christmas. Home for Christmas. Here it is.
I want that so bad, I can't even.
Those little cars. Vinny and I were looking through, and he saw this one and really liked it. So I said, okay, let's do that. So it's like a little car with a Christmas tree, the holly jollies. I finished the body yesterday, so now hopefully I can get 2 sleeves done before Christmas. That's why I was hoping to do that snow blocking, because I'm not going to have time to put this in the water and then let it dry before Christmas.
Home for Christmas. Mm-hmm. All different sizes. So the adult size has a giant yoke, but I would knit just this for me.
Yeah, I really liked the adult one actually, but this is the better sizing for Vinny. And
that's so great.
The sleeve has a little snowflake detail.
I can see as she's looking for me. That's gonna fit me right now. Yes. This could be a light pink. Then we would have hot pink cars, and green trees.
Oh, that's fun. Super fun. I hope you do that.
Oh my gosh! I'm going to do this. I will be doing this.
Did you pull the pattern up or no?
I just showed the front of it like this.
I mean, I just printed this off in black and white because I'm not a millionaire. But this cuffs will have a little detail on them. So I'm excited about that.
You guys, this is so great.
There were a few rounds that required 3 color work. That was a little bit of a beast, but not a beast. It wasn't so much a beast, but it just is tedious and kind of slow. But it's
right
been
here
delightful.
at the wheel.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right at the wheel.
Yeah, the wheel part. So it's turning out pretty well. I'm actually really pretty surprised at how quickly it's coming together.
Gee.
I don't know. When you start it just 10 days before Christmas, it's really a pipe dream. But it might actually happen. Vinny loves it. He's tried it on multiple times. Fits him great, but not so well that it won't fit him next year. And remember when I knit Ruby's holly sweater last year? And it fit her so perfectly, and we're like, oh, almost too perfectly because it might not fit this year, but it does still fit this year. She's worn it already a number of times. I had to mend. Did I show you? I had to mend a hole in the sleeve. I watched some video tutorials. I tried to do it. It looks okay. Not great. It seemed so simple when you watch the video, but as I was trying to do it, it was not simple for me. That was tricky. But I think I could get good at it if I had to keep doing it. But I did do it like 8 times. It still wasn't that good. But anyway, it's just a sign that she did wear it. Boy, that's cute, isn't it?
That's so cute.
Vinny's going to look so cute.
I gotta have one
And
of those.
Vinny is the most knit-worthy, one of the most knit-worthy people in the world. Because as I'm knitting on it, he's like, Mom, you are doing great on that sweater.
Jeez.
Like, you are such a sweetheart.
Honey, you talk to me like that, I will knit
I'll knit you everything.
long johns with a crap trap if that's what you want.
So this is what has put everything else on hold. We'll see if it's
so worth it. That is such a joy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want your long overdue gift on the podcast or after?
After.
Okay. It's small. It's not anything
funny.
big.
I have a little something for you too, but after.
Okay.
Oh
yeah.
What?
All I have is one more thing of yarn to show that
I have some yarn and projects I will talk about.
Okay.
So I love Wicked. I love everything Wicked.
Did you see number 2? Mm-hmm. And?
Loved it.
As much as the first?
No.
Okay, that's what I've heard
But
unanimously.
tiny bit less.
Okay.
Just because it wasn't as singable.
Okay. Sure. Yeah.
But I am very sad that I didn't know about Sorella yarn because when Wicked last year, when Wicked Part 1 came out, Sorella came out with many different colorways that matched parts of Part 1 Wicked. And I wanted some of that yarn. I wanted yarn that illustrated the thought, pink goes good with green, meaning we are ride or die friends. And I was very sad that I couldn't get any of that yarn. She had a pre-order, she closed it, I learned about it too late, and that was the end of that. So I daydreamed and I thought, okay, well, I'll just put that on hold and keep watching for yarn. Yarnaceous Fibers, who is, they are they are frequent dyers for Pacific Knit Co. and the Doodle Cowls and the Doodle Sweaters. So right at the beginning of November, middle of November, Yarnaceous Fiber came out with their Something Wicked tonal set. Pre-order. Well, okay, if you see something like this,
fool me once.
Don't sit, right. Don't sit on it, get it. So I did. So I pre-ordered the...
I think you're happy with that purchase, aren't you? These look great.
Very happy with this. Okay, as I'm pulling out, just here, you hold. So we've got these and this. Okay, so take out the black and the yellow. These are these are what I'm going to do. And I'm just going to pull out motifs from Pacific Knit Co.
More doodles?
The more doodles. So it's going to be the geometric winter. So similar to...
Geometric winter.
This is like a geometric right down here. This pink is like a geometric snowflake. So it's going to be some of this type of thing, big, and then a small one, and then a big one and a small one.
Okay. From the book?
From the book.
Okay.
In these colors.
Beautiful.
With white as the main color and these popping in and out.
Very cool. Very cool. What are you going to do with the
black and gold? Don't know. They'll just be in the stash.
This might be my favorite color of the whole thing.
Yeah, I like it. I like that color combo. It'll probably go into another doodle cowl at some point.
How cool.
But oh, that's pretty.
Yeah, that is. I like that very much.
But I'm glad I jumped on it.
Yeah. Sorella has not done any more Wicked that I've seen. I've been keeping an eye out for you. But she does have her, are you on her newsletter now?
Yeah.
She does have her own yarn line, and again.
She does.
Every day there is yarn that tempts me. But she sent out, did you see this email where she has, with her home yarn base, like one skein projects, and then she has patterns that go with one skein projects, and then those are all the different colors of her home base yarn. 2 skein projects. Oh wow, what a great idea. Look at those 2 skein projects. 3 skein projects. Oh my gosh, this is brilliant. And look at how beautiful it looks in your yarn, Sorella. And then 4 skein projects. I think this is so appealing. She is so smart. I was tempted by this.
I said unsubscribe because I was mad that she didn't do any more Wicked.
That was a mistake. Look at that.
Forward it to me because that's really pretty.
Isn't it? There's a teapot cozy on there. I didn't even notice that before.
Yeah, there is.
I'm surprised it takes 2 skeins.
Yeah.
Look at that. I do think at some point this next year, I think I'm going to knit something like that for my mom.
Hoods are the latest and the greatest.
They're in. But also, they were in a long time ago. If you watch in Christmas Story, the mom, when they're coming back with the Christmas tree and then they get the flat tire and the FU scene, mom's got a red little hood with a wrap around her neck. So it's classic, and it is welcome back in my world.
Along the lines of pink goes good with green, I acquired these 2 skeins of yarn in different years.
Oh.
This came from this summer from Darn Knit Anyway. Utopia knit this. It's called Pool Noodle for a summer skein. It just kind of.
I think we showed this in our.
Yeah.
But this is. I like how you're pairing it. Yeah.
And then I thought, so this is the pink, and then goes good with green.
That's gonna pair so cool, Erin.
And then the pattern. Hold that.
Yeah.
The pattern is called Slice of Mosaic. It is, I believe it is in my library. Oh, yep, here it is. Slice of Mosaic scarf. So you have a color on this end, a color on this end. You start knitting and you bring in the second color, and then you go to the other end.
Show me. What is that? Those are triangles.
Yep.
That's cool.
So I thought I could probably do this with these 2 and see.
Can't wait to see that.
Yes.
Love it.
So I don't know if I'll really like it with all of this color change here or not, but I might.
You might love it.
Yeah, might love it.
You might love it. I think that's a great idea. Okay. My sister and brother and sister-in-law give me Spin Cycle yarn for the last few years for Christmas.
I love it.
Which I sincerely appreciate. And this year,
it's pretty.
Hit it again. This is the colorway Open Water.
Oh.
3 skeins matching. My sister was like, do you prefer if it's all the same color or 3 different ones? And I was like, it doesn't matter. I like it all. So now, this year she gave me 3 of the same. And I think, what should I do with this? What would you do with this? Oh yeah, look at that. What would you do with that though? 3 skeins. How many yards is that?
I wouldn't do a thing with it until I saw something that caught my eye. I would sit on it.
I would like to go on Ravelry and see what other people have done with the Open Water color, to see what did you pair this with? Did you put it by itself? Because my mind always goes to navy.
If you knit a sweater, I know you probably wouldn't do this, a colorwork sweater in this color and color worked this.
Well, I also want to know what this looks like, because there's almost some white. Like, how light does that get? How contrasty does that get? Because there is some very dark and some very light, in the same skein. So I am going to do some Ravelry research for these.
That's so pretty.
Thank you, Kate and Nora. Love it.
I love it too.
Their yarn is so fun.
Yeah.
This is, you get the Thursday email every week, and I'm like, oh, God. You want to know what else is on my list of things to knit? Did I text you this already?
You haven't told me yet, so I don't know.
The big flower sweater Farmer's Daughter Fibers
I
has
saw it. I
kits
wasn't
of it.
really a fan of it.
I kind of thought maybe you wouldn't like it, but I do like it. And, you know, I was thinking about getting it, but it's not cheap. And I don't like things, we were going to talk about this. I don't like things hanging over my head like I have to knit it. And so that's why I really do prefer just wait. Don't buy it yet. Then finish the project, and then you have the freedom to purchase whichever thing you want, because you've said no to so many things by that time that it's okay. Like, go for the one that sticks in your head. I'll try to find it.
While she's looking,
Yeah.
I did purchase this without any intent at one of the Knit the River cruises sponsored by Darn Knit Anyway, our favorite local yarn store. Shout out rock stars, Emily, Carly, everyone there.
Carol,
we love
Amy.
you. We love you.
Even
I
the
said
ones we
Emily.
don't know your name
I
yet.
meant Amy. Fuck me. This was...
And Emily. And congratulations on your baby, Emily.
Yes.
Okay.
The baby is beautiful. This is a Fiber MacGyver dyed skein of yarn called Be Kind Rewind, kind of honoring the 80s. And it is an intentional pooling yarn colorway. And so I bought it just because I freaking loved the colors with the black. And so I'm probably going to knit a bandana cowl that you start knitting and then you purl when you reach the intentional
the
purl.
pool?
Yep. Knit, purl, that part.
Mm-hmm.
And so we'll see what happens.
That'll be
that.
cool to see how that works out.
Uh-huh.
Cool.
It'll be
Okay.
very entertaining.
The sweater is the Harvest Flower sweater by Jessie May, I think. Jessie May Designs. And Farmer's Daughter Fiber has really beautiful kits for it. This is what the sweater looks like.
It's really pretty.
But then Farmer's Daughter, I think they have the best color combinations, at least for my preferences, of any kits that I have ever wanted to order. And that's a lot. But I always, when I go to hers, I think, oh, I wouldn't have done that, and that is so beautiful together. So this is the kit that I would get, kit number 4. It's got a navy background, then burgundy, and that green and gold.
That'd be pretty.
That'd be so pretty. Look at those. That'd be so, you can't see it. Sorry for the bad lighting. That would be so pretty, but I don't want that hanging over my head if I change my mind once I finish the other things, so I'm going to wait.
Okay.
I'm going to wait. That's all I have.
Okay. That is basically all I have.
Good. Dear viewers, we wish you a very Merry Christmas. And an even better New Year.
And an even better New Year. We'll see you in 2026. For those of you who tune in, we are profoundly grateful. Happy New Year. Happy holidays. Happy knitting. Happy hooking.
Yes.
We love you. Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.